I assumed office on July 1st, 2018, and my team and I quickly identified areas of opportunity. These are projects we believe would help propel Paterson. Let me tell you a little bit about those projects. The Great Falls is a symbol of our city, and we owe our birth to this body of water. It's a national park, and you have about 300,000 plus people visiting it every year. We want to get that number to 1 million. How do we get that number to 1 million? We're going to build a first-class visitor center named for our founder, Alexander Hamilton. It is going to be state-of-the-art, and it's going to tell the story of the city of Paterson, how we were founded, how we emerged as an industrial giant. We are going to tell our story. There's plenty to promote that's positive of Paterson, and we feel like if we owe the Great Falls our birth, that's where we were born, that's where we're going to be reborn. Hinchliffe Stadium is actually inside of the national park. It was opened in 1932 during the Great Depression, and it quickly became the home to the New York Black Yankees and the New York Cubans. So when African Americans were excluded from playing in Major League Baseball, they had a home at Hinchliffe. Unfortunately, it was on the decline, and there was a tremendous amount of neglect because there were other priorities in Paterson. So it's been fallow for about 24 years. We are going to revitalize Hinchliffe Stadium. In fact, we just broke ground on April 14th. So at Hinchliffe Stadium, you're going to have a restaurant, you're going to have an exhibit paying proper tribute to the Negro Leagues, you're going to have affordable housing for senior citizens, and a child care center. That project, the Great Falls National Park Hamilton Visitor Center, is arguably one of the most significant projects in Paterson's history. Lou Costello Park, which is a stone's throw away from the Great Falls National Park, is undergoing a major makeover to the tune of over $1 million. We knocked down the gazebo, which was attracting homeless individuals, and we're going to keep the statue where it is. And once it is finished, it'll be the first park of its kind to have a playground that will accommodate children on the spectrum. We don't have anything right now for anyone with autism, so that'll be the first, and we take tremendous pride, and I'm sure Lou Costello would have been proud too. The project at Mill and Van Houten is aptly entitled Grandparents Raising Grandchildren. So it is affordable housing to accommodate our senior citizens in the city of Paterson. Currently, it's a vacant lot, it's a surface lot, and we're going to build up. We were just approved by the Economic Development Authority, so we're ready to put the shovels in the ground. We're looking at 70 plus affordable housing units for our senior citizens, and it will be not too far from the Great Falls National Park, so our seniors can take a walk and enjoy the park and Hinchliffe Stadium. With everything we're doing, I believe that our renaissance is not too far away. So the Riverside Village project is going to provide over 200 affordable housing units for Patersonians. At one time it was dilapidated apartments, and so now you're going to have high quality housing right off of Route 20. The housing is designed for low income families and senior citizens. So we're really encouraged by this project, and it is also going to improve the quality of life in that neighborhood. The Armory is near Eastside High School, Market Street, and it has currently been demolished, but work is set to start relatively soon. So the Armory once stood mighty, and it hosted wrestling matches, boxing matches, multiple presidents of the United States came, and unfortunately it was fallow for a long time. But finally, we broke ground, and the Armory will be a mixed-use project that will enhance the quality of life in the area and also be aesthetically appealing. Once the project is completed, you will see another example of high-quality housing stock in the city of Paterson with a retail component. Leader Die is located in the Riverside section of our city, and it's been an eyesore for a long time, and the residents there have been asking for an improvement. Leader Die was a factory, and it was a testament to the fact that Paterson was an industrial city. However, factories moved out, and it was fallow for a long time. So we will be auctioning off Leader Die, which is a nearly 2-acre site. We anticipate something that is going to be aesthetically appealing, and also something that will, again, augment the quality of life in that neighborhood. From day one, my administration has prioritized improving our parks. In fact, we've leveraged investments from the county through open space funding. We've leveraged investments from the federal government through the Community Development Block Grant Funding Program. And we now have a vision plan for our parks and fields. And we've already started. We improved Brandy's Field over by Marshall and Hazel, Buckley Field, which is on Chamberlain Avenue. We plan to do the same for Riverside Oval, new fence, new field, new lights, $1 million project. Putnam Oval, that's on Lafayette. New fence, new field, new lights. When it is done, it's going to look like Eastside High School because it's going to be orange and blue, and it will be another high-quality field in the city of Paterson. Most of these projects are funded through either private investment or grants that we were able to secure, not from our general operating budget. These projects are a part of a multifaceted plan to create a more inclusive and vibrant economy for both current and future residents of the city of Paterson. I believe there's always been interest in Paterson. We just have to give people a reason to come. They needed to see some stability at City Hall, some integrity at City Hall, and that's exactly what we've given them, and that's why you have major developers knocking on our door. The completion of these projects will indicate to everyone that Paterson is back and Paterson is about to happen. We believe we're the next frontier. Many other municipalities have undergone a rebirth or revitalization. We were waiting for it to happen. Now we're working to make it happen. Our time is now.